going to put on some music. I told Leslie that we were here. And I really didn't even eat one meal today. I had my smoothie and I've munched a bit. I never thought that this would go so long. Hi. So I'm like starving. Finding music. I really don't know why it stopped earlier. Maybe I turned it off. I don't know. Hey! It says I have one person. How many people do I have here? 3 or 2 or? Well, look at how this worked out. I kept thinking you were gonna come and you're like, I'll be home in a half hour. I'm like, oh well, this is going on. She's gonna be here at any time. And yeah, like incredible things just happened here with the sky and messages. And I came back to do another video because we are already at 2.5 hours, and we're just gonna get into astral, and I didn't want it to be a 3.5 hour, 4 hour video. To split up and deal with. So, welcome. And look at that. We have more people. So, oh, you did? Okay. You saw me blubbering like a baby. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm just taking a bite of this apple because God, it tastes so good. I love apples. You guys eat apples? Eat apples. They're so good for you. Hi, kitten. Oh my God. I like electricity with the cat. Ready to travel? I don't know why I say that now, but it makes me laugh. That's all that matters. I'm glad you're here too. Yeah. Oh, I touch my cats and they're like crackly. And then I like have to, and then like get rid of it for them. They're just like, ah, Mom. So with that said, take this off, that off. That's pretty loose. Hair down if it's up, people. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Thank you for all your love and support today, and for witnessing more magic in my life. I hope that more people get to witness magic because it's real, as you can see. So anyway, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I love you guys so much. I have 2 pairs of socks on. I'm going to take one off. I have to have multiple pairs on here because it's that cold. So start taking those, you cut all your hair. Oh my gosh, I want to see. I love it when people cut their hair. It's so awesome. It's really good for you energetically. Did you feel better? I'm just going to ask right now. Did you feel better after you cut all your hair off? Was it just like, oh my God? It's necessary sometimes. Carry that energy. So whatever was happening down here, you know, in the time of, and especially if it, I mean, hair holds power and it's good to have it too. And that's very true, but it's also good to cut it off and start new. Trust me. And this is a good time to do it when you're transcending. And like I was compelled, and my hair was down to here when I cut it all off. It's growing back now. Way more beautiful than it was before, by the way. That happens too. So bravo, my love. I'm so glad you did that. I want to see a picture of you. It's beautiful. You did the same thing. Yay! So much better. Yeah, I like cut and I was like, oh no, I need more. And I cut and I cut, and then like mishaps happened to make me like get it short. Like I was too pussy to do it on my own. I'll admit it. I had super short hair for a long time, years and years ago. There's many, many documented pictures of me with super, super short hair. But that was a long time. That was like 20 years ago when my son was a baby, and before that, and then had super long hair this whole rest of the time. And so I did want it cut, but anyway, went to a couple of people who really hacked into it and forced the issue. And then I didn't want to grow it back out, but then they told me I had to. So anyway, here we are. Loves 7:22 into the feed. I may need to cut mine just a little for its health. Yeah, it really is good to keep your hair nice and healthy. Keep the dead shit off. I would go to get my hair cut when it was long, and they would always be afraid. And I'm like, dude, if it's this much nastiness at the end, cut that much off. It grows. I want healthy hair. That's how I was just like really stickler about it. So at least do that. If you don't feel compelled to really cut a whole lot of it off, then at least get it to healthy. And if that means 5 inches, 6 inches, 3 inches, whatever it is, just get that stuff off at least. Okay. Have I told you lately that I love you? I do. And I do really cherish these intimate, tight family moments with you guys before, you know, more people come, however that's supposed to be. Just so you know. Okay, eyes shut all the way, no more. We're going in. Let's take a few nice deep breaths. Get center. Let's welcome in our most amazing, beautiful, divine soul tribe and tribes, one in all and one in the same. Fractals. Thank you all so much for being here. Please go to everybody individual in this divine now moment. Together, family. Go to our brothers and sisters across the globe. Take a nice deep breath in and feel them really coming into your space, guys. Giving you that nice, beautiful soul and love hug from your spirit tribe, the angelics, dragon fae. with you, the Fae, galactics. Feel the Archangels as a group, the Angelics as a group coming into your space, family. Like literally take a nice deep breath of feel and breathe in the air of what that feels like to have that energy coming in and through into your body, becoming part of your life force, different than it was 2 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago. Just take a night. Just do that like 5 times. Okay? Nice and slow on your own. Feel into it. Listen. Breathe it all the way down, down into your root chakra. Anchor into that heavenly, divine, blissful energy, right? So just really feel your energy flowing out from that center, from your root and then your sacral. Feel it light up, feel the energy, just nice and easy, free, almost as if it's bubbling up from the very, very bottom. Like you're turning on a fountain and the water just goes up, and kind of falling down upon itself. Feel that. Almost as though you were in the center of a fountain, I'm being shown, like a statue. But you're not a statue. And you're connected. So imagine you are, let's say, in a shell, a nice big shell. And you are sitting on the rocks, tide pools by the shore. Family, I can send you images of one of my very favorite places, tide pools by the shore, not far from here. And you're in a shell. And you can feel the ocean and the water come up through the tide pools, up under your shell, lift you up. And you move a little bit, but then anchor down in the tide pool. And feel the channel open up with the ocean, with Gaia, with her waters. As though this perfect little circle opened up in the very center of your shell. And It's right in front of you. And it becomes you, and you become it, and the water comes up through your beingness, through into your energy. Feel it bubbling up as it goes through, as the water fountain, up through your root chakra. Beautiful red. It turns the water, this water fountain, the ocean, the water sparkly and red, and then it rises into the orange, and then it rises into the yellow. As you sit in the shell and you look out onto the ocean, and it goes on, and that's all you see. There's the sky and clouds and the waves and the ocean and the rhythm of its beauty. This is also our home, where we've been, where we've come from, where we love to return to. Feel the water rise up into your heart chakra, turning that water beautiful green. This water fountain, natural, up, up, up. Just feel it bubbling. Beautiful, healing, crystal, perfect. Up, up, up. Cascading back down, and with each wave of the ocean, and with each one of your deep inhales, the water reaches new heights up inside of you. Feel it all the way from the bottom up, circulating flow. And once it gets up here into your heart chakra, breathe into it, and then literally feel it and visualize, push all that beautiful water, the rainbow water, through your entire system. Up into your throat, feel it bubbling up, almost as if you could gargle it. Feel the energy, beautiful, healing. Imagine the ocean water super clear and clean. Where I'm talking about my favorite place to go anywhere in this area is exactly that. It is a beautiful nature preserve, and the waters are crystal clear, gorgeous, protected. Imagine that water up and through you. Feel the power of Mother Gaia and her ocean. Watch the waves crash. Feel the mist. Breathe salty ocean air. Every single moment, the ocean becomes something else. Every being in the ocean. And there are so many. Feel all that life, power, and creation. Feel how perfect it makes living here with Gaia. Really understand, she's saying now. Look at how much collectively you all don't know about me. For every piece of information you collectively think you know, there is an infinite amount of information about the complexities of Gaia, her history, how things have been here, how they will be, not only here, but in creation itself, in every aspect of everything. And just be at peace with that. And truly, the wonderment of that, just alone, just of Gaia, just of what we don't know about all that's happened and happening right now within not just the oceans, but in the inners. I assure you there is definitely things happening. I don't pretend to know what those things are, but I know that they are. She has shown me little glimpses and reassured me that there are. And now I hear, it doesn't matter who I am. You on the tops, you all think you know so much and you know so little. Truly, your perspective is one that is not very deep. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It just is what it is, as you say. Do what you can to find yourselves here, though, with us, the beings and the spirits of the oceans. And not just the oceans, but all the bodies. There is a lot we can teach you. Explore these places and know more. Know more of Gaia. It is a different feel here in the waters than when you walk on the tops. More of us want to come and speak and be with you. And the only way to do this is through the water. You coming to us here. Even if you are far from the water, the ocean especially, where I come to you from, you can still make your way here as you are now, and you will be doing this more. We are making way and room for changes, and it is important for you at least some of you to understand how we work and how we work together with Gaia in a way that those of the tops do not. We invite you here, but understand we do feel a certain amount of grievance or annoyance with how our spaces and the spaces in general upon our mother have been treated, especially by you all. We also understand it is not your fault, like children who don't know better, creating a mess. However, you should know better, and it's been going on for a very long time. Taking what is not yours and destroying what is not yours, polluting, making dirty. If you all had any idea what we all do to keep our home as pure as it can be, you all, none of us, would be here. We do know that so many of you understand to a point and are becoming more aware and conscious. Yet, please understand, there is so much you do not know. We hope in the future to speak to those who truly wish to work with us. For now, please know we intend to work with you. You are our family, even though we seem disconnected in so many ways. That time has and is coming to an end. You will be near. You will know us more. All of us in these different places upon our mother. There will come a time when we all know of each other. Not just the people on tops and your own grievances with each other and your own fights about your colors and where you come from on the tops of Gaia seems so ridiculous to us. You see, here in our space, it is fluid. You can't stake claim, really. We share. So there will be a time when not only the ones on the tops are living in harmony, but with us here and the ones connected on the inside, there's many places of Gaia and many places of her family. And where we are, where we go, where we can visit. So as I was saying, if you have the ability and the option to visit us, those of the water, and especially the oceans, this is where most of the change will happen, and we would like to build these relationships with you, these understandings and these bridges. And the more that you understand and come to these places with us, the stronger, the easier you will hear us, of course, but you can also visit us like you are now. Come in an intentional way. Hear us when we call to you. Come through people like our Infiniti. In fact, bring her to us. We miss her. Come to us. There are ways. You are, I see, learning. We know all the places you can go, and please do it. Visit us. Gaia will bring you as she has brought you here today. Be one with the rocks here, with your shells, with the water. Feel it going all up in and through you, all through your body, the water. The water is inside of you. Feel it washing over in and through everything. Feel the power, the richness, the depths, the vastness, the beauty, the mysteries, the force. The force of creation in flow constantly in a way that really sitting there in your shell. I know you can feel it. We are the ocean beings. We are your kin. We are your family, and we too are your brothers and sisters. Please, at this time, imagine stepping up and out of your shell and diving in this space. You can dive down deep. You don't need to have oxygen attached to you. You don't need to break with the water to breathe. And we know some of you have come here before, but not in this way. Please come into the water. You are safe. There are those of us who would like to see you here. And there is so much to show you and for you to know. Come and dive. Imagine you are a merman or a mermaid and you have a fin, or you can kick your legs very fast and you can swim with us. Some of you have spent lifetimes here. You feel so at home, so unafraid here. Some of you, we feel fear being here. You have lost your lives here. Some of you in very tragic ways, and some of you in ways of punishment. Please know that these times are one of a moment in your soul history. But please let these emotions, attachments, any negativity associated with Gaia's beautiful oceans be released. Please do this now. We are here to help and support you. Many things may have happened to you on the land of Gaia, yet you still walk on her earth. Where else would you go? Do not turn away. Do not turn your back on the beauty and the wondrous space and all of us because of situations and tragic events from possibly this time or other times. Let that go. Just feel the beauty. Be taken to the places here, so many places. You may see our ambassadors, the dolphins, happy with their smiles, welcoming you in deeper to swim with them. Notice how there are places here that are brighter than you would imagine. This place, the oceans of Gaia, think of it much like the lands of Gaia, the dimensions upon the dimensions, and what can be seen and felt and where the veils are. This does not only apply to land, the veils apply everywhere. Pull the curtain back. Take a look around. Take with you what you are being shown, what you see from this deep, wondrous place. Feel Mother Gaia in a way here that is so different from the skies above, from the lands, from the trees, from the mountains. When you are submerged and Gaia is all around you, when you are in the vastness, feel that here in this special place that you may come to. And when you can feel this deep love there, come to the waters, the oceans, the rivers, the lakes, the streams. Even if it is to build yourself a bath or to stand in the shower. Feel all of the water of Gaia and all that it is connected to. Send your energy now through and through the waters of Gaia. Hello, family. This is Gaia. Today it is my oceans, my waters, and those, all of them in and among the waters, I brought you to. Do you feel the water, my waters? Family, children, feel. feel yourself floating. I hold and cradle you. Feel the love I give you through and through every droplet of moisture and water and life, through and through your beingness. And as I cradle you, as you are in our waters, push it out. Think of those beyond the ocean veil that have connected with you. Send your love. Think of those creatures of the deep. Think of all the sea life, the animals. Send your love. Can you perceive the violet all through in the waters? All through. Push it. Be with it. Send it out. Watch. Imagine all the oceans family. Violet, beautiful, fiery, fuchsia, with the energy. All of you. The beautiful love energy shining through you all the way, and your brothers and your sisters. Imagine those waves crashing all along the shores of my body, my being, of our home. Imagine the mist rising up, and imagine the birds carrying the mist over the lands with the dragons. Everywhere, family. Imagine beautiful violet light. As you sway and float and dive and feel another home for you to build, to get to know family here. Feel their love. Hello, family. This is Jesus. Brothers and sisters. I am with you now on the shores of this beautiful beach, looking out on these amazing, majestic, radiant waves sparkling with the violet light, hitting over and over again with love upon Gaia. And I hold your hand and we watch. I have always been drawn to the water. I wish to be here with you hand in hand and simply gaze at the sun shining off rainbow light, the mist of the waves, feeling the water hit our feet and our legs and our knees, smiling, laughing, noticing more and more of us on this beautiful shore, witnessing hand in hand. And we can all dive in together, laugh and play, splash, dive. Being with Gaia in this way, together, truly a family time. A beautiful place to heal, let go, drop your fears. There is nothing to fear. Look into my eyes. As we bounce and float in the waters of Gaia. Again, family, together. Let go, and like the waves coming to shore, know a new tide, a new time is coming. New treasures for you to find on the shore, new footprints to make and to discover. And will you walk together? I love you, family. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Please feel me with you. Tonight, when you sleep, please come here. Let's meet on the shore. Let's talk about plans. Let's build a dream. I am with you. Okay, family, this is Infiniti, and this is most definitely a beautiful place to be, sitting on the shore with our brothers and sisters and Jesus giving us his love. Please know you will be here soon enough. For it now, start to perceive your space. Feel though your body. Feel it more fluid. Feel the energy. Feel the buoyancy. Feel the lightness. Feel the cleanness. And remember the messages. Start coming more and more into your space. Please, family, meet me in chat. Try to remember the visions, the messages. Make it a point to come here again. Remember. And I love you so much. Thank you for being here on behalf of Gaia, the ocean beings, for talking to us and through me. And of course, Jesus, the angelics, for being here and bringing and opening up this space for us today. And for everybody and anybody who will join us in the future. I thank you. Take your time and please come into chat when you're ready. And come and leave messages for those who come after you. Encourage them to follow you here. Thank you. Holy moly. Oh. Now I got cold like I always do. Oh, wow. The sky's here. Oof. Seeing a lot of 1s and 4s right now. And I haven't even looked at my phone. It just occurred to me it is the 14th. That is interesting. The fields of vibration and existence are all part of existence. We exit within, perpetuate, and mar those fields of energy here on Gaia. The ocean is like a manifestation of the life energy ocean. Yeah. Which we are like waves of interconnected and a part of the same ocean at different points. Karen says, golly, that was great. I am drawn to the water. Also, just like I heard in Astral, I just kept smiling and my head was feeling weird in a good way. The ocean was so colorful. Yeah, that was really cool. I know it's the 13th, not the 14th. It's like something I'm feeling about that. What'd you guys see? Did you feel the shell, the water inside? It literally showed me like sitting on top. It was like really like water coming up, and like they're like, yeah, like you're sitting on a fountain and the water is just like from your chakras. It's a fluid watery thing instead of, you know. I was envisioning being a deep blue I was envisioning being a deep blue oriental serpent like dragon, but with the big blue wings. Oh, okay. That's cool. What about outside of you? I wonder, well, where were we with time? Lindsay, why don't I call her Lindsay? Leslie, she said she had to, oh, so I think we got out of Astral. Maybe she had to leave early. I kept falling asleep, but I never stopped hearing you, Infiniti. Yes, I was sitting in the colored water and I could see sand and mountains. That's awesome. You could feel the water on you. Sky says you are a protector of the deep sort of thing in a vast chasm with colorful kelp and sea life. Oh, you were taking notes. Good. Yeah, that didn't work for me. Didn't work for me. No notes taken. I think that's just way too difficult. I think I could probably do that if I'm talking, but not while I'm channeling. That's just way too much going on at the same time. I think. And while I'm talking, I'm not going to take notes, so it's just weird. I think in a different kind of, and the way I take notes is I turn on the recorder. Lots of fish and some whales. Holy cow, 3 pages of notes. That's amazing. Yay! That's okay. You can take notes now. Karen says she couldn't take notes. So that's okay. You could try again. And maybe, you know, I mean, it all like either happens or it doesn't, however it feels. Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm so confused. You said you have 3 pages of notes, but you didn't write anything. So how do you have notes if you didn't write anything? Yeah, I'm confused. How do you take notes without writing? Explain. Oh, I'm going to eat more of my apple. This is a graham cracker, by the way. Oh, so you have written, but you need to write more. Okay. But you said you didn't write anything. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Do you? I am so confused, but it's not new. All right, I'm gonna get going, you guys, because I really need to eat a real meal, and I have an appointment as well. So thank you guys for being here. Please do leave comments, you guys. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific, hopefully. Anything else comes up, you will hear from me. Other than that, I don't know, be inspired. I love you too. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for going with the flow today. You know, it is what it is. I love you. Infinite love, light, and blessings. And don't forget, the key is to create. Please, with your writing, drawing, whatever, I think I'm going to do, I for 3 days now, I've been really feeling the pull to draw, and it just has not happened. So I'm going to do that today. I love you too. So glad you're here and it worked out. You can make it. And go and yeah, finish your notes, do some drawing, try to keep whatever information that struck with you, and because today was a new situation, anybody have thoughts on that? We heard from you'll share your notes in the group in comments. I mean, you could do it in the group, but if you could share it in the comments, that's where I really want to see notes, is in comments. If you met in group on Instagram, that's fine, but like 3 people see that. We need comments and notes where the world will see it. And that's why they need to be in the comments. So when people come to the video, if they're interested, they'll read comments. See, if somebody goes to a video and they're like, oh, there was, you know, whatever views and there's no comments, it really, I don't know, doesn't convey a whole lot of excitement. So it's about really the way that I envision it and the way that we would like to see it eventually, hopefully, is right after Astral, people going into the comment section and using that as their kind of journal for the Astral they just got out of. And if it was the night before and you fell asleep, that it is part of your routine to come in the next morning and it was the last thing you did. If it was the last thing you did, then it's the first thing you're doing when you're waking up is the end part of your astral, your dream astral, waking up from your astral, whatever. And that would be, again, share. This is where I dropped off in the astral. This is what I remember. This was my dreams. This is how I'm feeling today. Like that sort of thing. And exponentially more people doing this is going to build up the energy of it in itself. You see, this is how why it's so frustrating that it's not getting done, to be honest, to be perfectly honest, that it's being done by 1 or 2 people when so many more people actually do the meditations, but literally refuse to do what I'm asking them to do and go into comments and leave comments. Like if I were to give people grades, I would have an issue in this column. Let me just put it that way. This is where it needs to go. I implore you people, please do it. Please, please, please. Pretty please, sugar on top. Share with the world at large. This is the whole point of getting us here. Okay, and if you're compelled to help me in any other way, I need a lot of help with a lot of things, getting my messages out, transcription, uploading photos, doing different types of all sorts of different things, but mostly importantly right now is getting my getting me and my services, and also as well, obviously the messages need to be seen and heard, and it's just I need help with that. So if anybody's compelled to help me in these ways, I really appreciate it, but please don't offer if you're not going to actually do it, because that's more detrimental to me than you just not offering to help me. Do you know what I mean? Like, because then I start thinking and wondering and putting energy into how somebody might help me. And then when that doesn't happen, it's like, it's just really annoying. So please check in with yourself. If you say you're going to help me in some way, I expect you to do it. And if you don't, I'm going to have problems with you. I'm just being honest. I don't like it when people offer things of themselves and then they don't follow through. I have a really hard time with people not following through. So just don't offer to help me unless you're really willing to help me, because I do really need it. And the last thing I need is people wasting my time. Okay. It's the opposite of help. So again, thank you so much. Remember, it's just about more people coming and waking up and being part of our lives. Thank you. Thank you guys. So happy 13th. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Spread love and joy and go within. Do some creating. Write. And I love you. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.